Hey everybody, it's me, Captain Dan, and we're here for episode number 6 of the Minecraft Workshop. And today, finally, we are going to be able to finish up this house build and all the exterior decoration and everything like I've been promising for the last couple episodes. Yes, finally, it is time, and then we'll be able to start some more really fun adventuring. I've got a whole bunch of stuff planned. Stuff that I've been neglecting, like showing y'all how to get diamonds and tons of other important minerals and going to the nether and things like that. So that's all about to start once we get this place built. Stay tuned. And by the way, while you're here, why don't you like and subscribe and ring the bell? It's the best way to help new people find out about this channel. And I sure do appreciate everybody who's already done it. You're making a big difference. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. It sounds minuscule. It sounds like nothing, but it's taking forever. So tell your friends if you enjoy this and ask me questions down in the comments below so that I know exactly what you're interested in seeing and hearing here and the Minecraft Workshop. Okay, let's get back up on that roof and finish this house. Now, as far as where we put these, I'm going to put some windows in this. And I'm thinking we could probably... Oh, I need to go make more trapdoors in a second because I think for the other side, we're going to need to do some more. And remember when I was building this roof, I said I like to come back in and I like to put this in later. That's true. I like to finish the whole roof, and then I have the ability to come back in and decide exactly where I want these little windows, these little openings to go. And I feel like this is probably a good place for it. We could do them. We could do multiple ones. We could do them too wide. I think this is a big enough roof that that we could do 2 of them and not have them look weird. If we do 2, you don't want to have too many. Gosh, we could do 3. Come to think of it, couldn't we? And that's going to be a little off center, though. That's not okay. That is not okay. So if we do them like this, then we're going to have this middle one be 3 wide, right? I don't know how I feel about a 3 wide one. That's a little, maybe a little crazy. Maybe a little crazy. But well, let me show you what this is going to look like, and then I'll. Would you stop throwing your pick, please? Yes. So what you do to make these is you've got to put your staircase up against it like this. All right, let's see how this looks. Yeah, that looks really good. That looks really good. And then on the other side, we'll do fewer of them. Now, if you're wondering what this looks like from the inside, I'll show you. That's what it looks like from the inside. And although I don't love the look of that, there are ways to make it look better. And in the next episode, when I'm fixing up the interior, that's when I will address some of these issues. There's not much you can do about it. It does let in light, which is great, but it's not beautiful. And like I said, there are ways that we can make that look just a little bit nicer. And what we want to do up on this side, on the back, and remember, we've got this part coming out here, but that doesn't mean that we can't, maybe we can fit one in, or if not, we could put one on each side of this. I think that's probably the best bet, yeah. But let's get up there and take a look at it and see what we can do. I mean, there is enough space because on this side you have the chimney. And on this side, I feel like we could definitely do it. There's, let's see how many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we put 3 on each side, then we could just do one right here in the middle, or we could do a 3 wide one. And I think just the one. What do you think? Do you think we could do that? Do you think we should do a 3 wide one here? I'm thinking we do the 3 wide one, honestly. I think that's what we have to do. Okay. And then, well, I guess I should have left one of those. Because that was unnecessary. Oh, that little pick is almost gone. Little pick is almost gone. Now, wait, we're breaking my rule of having at least 2 spaces. So we can't do it. We can't do it. We've got to have at least 2 on each side of it. And if we do it like that, then we're going to have more. See, because this is my rule. We have to have it like that. And now it's 2. And now it's not, well, technically that's a 3rd. You see the struggles of the builder in Minecraft, but I think this is going to be okay. I think this is going to be fine. Let's try it. Let's just see how it looks, you know? See what happens. It's the fun of Minecraft is you can put something in and you can say, I hate it. And then you can change it later. Does it look too close to that side to you? Does it look too... I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna leave it. It's fine. It's perfect. It looks great. It's good. We're done. I'm done. And if it bothers me later, then I will change it. You know, you try to get things even. You try to make things even. Let's see how bad this looks in here, or how good it looks. I think that's fine. I think this is okay. I think, and you know what? It lines up with the window, so it must be perfect. It is perfect. See? This is great. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Now here is the fun part, is decorating some of the outside of this. And to do that, I think I might need a few more. Let's start with that and see. That is a fun sound, isn't it? Oh, and you know what else we're gonna need? We're gonna need some walls too. I need maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. This is a fun technique. I saw this one on a YouTube video. They were kind of doing some decoration of a house that had beams, like everyone puts beams on a house, of course. But they were doing some decoration of it, and man, it just looked really good the way that they did it. And I forget, I wish I could credit where I got the idea for that piece, what I'm about to show you from, because I would love to credit them for this. I think they may have innovated this idea, but I just fell in love with it, and I do it now. I've been doing it forever on all the houses that I do in this style. But look at that. Look how good that looks. Like it's like supporting the beams, like supporting the house in a powerful way. I think it is very cool. I just love that. Look at that. Like even with the cobblestone, it looks good. Now, should I do it there? I'm not doing it there yet. We'll see. We'll see. But so what you do is you take a wall and you put the walls down, and then on top of the walls, you just put this. Look at that. Look at that. Look how tough that looks. The house, really strong. Like I want this house to survive a hurricane. I want it to survive an earthquake, you know, whatever you throw at it. And we've got to support those beams to make that happen, I think. So I'll always use staircases. It's never a bad idea to do a lot of those. Look how tough that looks. Come on. Nobody's moving this house. Now, don't worry. I know that you're saying to yourself, oh, you know what? I made staircases. I needed walls. But you know what? That's what happens when you're not eating any meat in the game. You don't think straight. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start eating meat. That's 2 episodes from now, maybe. It depends on how long it takes me to do the interior design of this place. Then we need to figure out if I really am not going to support those other beams here. I think they're just not going to need it. I think they're not going to need it. We're going to have to experiment and see if it looks good or if it looks terrible. Now, I don't think that it's going to possibly look good. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. Already, ugh. No. No. This makes me feel... No. That's... And then watch, this thing's going to break. I made it. Okay, well, they're just going to have to go without. I think that's okay based on the way I'm going to decorate this. Because, like I told you, we're going to put beds. We're going to put flower beds in here. Now, if you put dirt in this space, and we're gonna need a lot more trapdoors. Hold on, I'll tell you about the dirt in a second. First things first, we need some trapdoors. Still not gonna be enough. So right here in this space, we are going to be putting an entire bed. And what I like to do for something like this is I like to do something like coarse dirt, or I like to do something you know, something that's going to look good, because if you put dirt in here, it will eventually become grass. And I don't really want it to be green. I don't want grass in there. That's not what a flower bed looks like to me. That is not going to be enough. Not even close to being enough. But I'm going to show you what it's going to look like before I go. And now, wait a minute. You're sitting here saying, wait a second, Dan, it looks like dirt. You just put dirt down. Oh, come on. This is not the first time I've played this game, I don't think. That's dirt. That's coarse dirt. You're telling me you can't tell the difference? Dirt, coarse dirt, dirt, coarse dirt. Well, what's the difference? Coarse dirt's just a little darker. And unlike regular dirt, it will never grow grass on top of it. It will always stay, and it will always look like this. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to make a bed, and this is how I'm going to do the beds, just like this. And then you can come across, you can put plants in here, you can put all different kinds of plants, you can put bushes, but wait until you see how this is going to look. But in the meantime, I need to go get some gravel, and that's what I'm off to do. Oh, look at this, look at this. So I'm out hunting for gravel here, and look at what I just found, another village. This is not the same village from before, is it? I don't think it is. There's some gravel right there. Thank you. Thank you for the gravel. I'll take you. I'll take all of this gravel. I wasn't actually expecting to find gravel up here, but yes, please. I was trying to get a bird's eye view of gravel, and lo and behold, here's the gravel. Now, if I had torches, I could show you a really cool trick about finding gravel, but that's fine. It's fine to get it this way. And there's the house right down there. Isn't that nice? Look at that. It's looking good. Look at that. Look how good that looks. It's not even done. It's not even decorated. It already looks good. Oh, there's some flowers over there I'm going to have to go and grab. Look at this little lonesome flower up there. You know, I'm thinking about putting them down in those beds. You gotta be kidding me. I had the exact right number. The exact right number. That's amazing. That never happens. Now, we are going to need to make some spruce fences and a lot more of the spruce trapdoors, because I'm going to be using a combination of fence posts and trapdoors to create some very cool decor. I hope it's cool decor over that area. Now, the dilemma that you have here is, what do you put at the bottom? I've seen people where they will put a bush or shrub down at the bottom, and then they will have the beam, the fence post in this case, kind of line up with that, match up with that, and then so it kind of looks like that. And I do like this look. The comparison, the alternative look, is to have it go straight down into the bed there. So I'm going to show you what both of those look like, and we'll have to decide which one we like better. Which looks better to you? I actually think this looks better, and it also introduces a little bit of color. So I think in this case we're gonna do that. Now you'll notice I have oak leaves here, and I have spruce leaves. And in case you missed it in a previous episode, the way that I got those was by using shears on leaves. There are only two ways to collect leaves. You can either use something that's enchanted with silk touch, and that will just give you the leaves when you break them, or you can use shears on them. But if you were to just use an axe or any other tool besides shears, this would just break and be gone, and you wouldn't be able to collect it and use it. But I kind of like this. I think this is going to work. This beam that I liked so much before is causing trouble. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep it or not. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep it. I don't know. How would it look if I just put those going up to it? That's fine. I think it looks all right. All right, we're going to keep it. You see, not everything is perfect. Now here, there's no windows, so you don't have to worry about that at all. We're still going to put plants and stuff in there. Don't worry. Don't worry. And I decided I was going to go with spruce leaves for all of these, because I just think that the oak leaves are a little bit too bright. We're still going to use oak leaves, and I might even throw a couple oak leaves in and around different areas. But for these, yeah, I think it has to be. I think it has to be spruce leaves. And we did use a lot of that spruce. Oh man, I'm not going to have enough trapdoors. I have to go back and make more. That looks so good. Doesn't that look good? Now, there's also the question of what goes over the door. And there are a lot of people who will put slabs and make a little, make a mini arch and something like that over the door. But I have other plans. I have much other different plans. So we're going to start with this, because this is my idea. And I think we need to do... Oh, yeah, thank you. I think we need to have them be a little bit taller. Now, as you can see here, this porch is incomplete. This is not done. We need to have a beautiful roof coming out. And everybody these days uses campfires to do this. And so I've got 16 campfires. I won't need quite, maybe I will need exactly that many. But the important thing is setting the direction that that they face. And again, no scaffolding, that's fine. We talked about remedying that. But you've got to have them facing the right way, otherwise they don't look very good. Now wait a second. You think I want to have some kind of like burning campfire? No, we're going to do something about that. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't panic. I would never want to start a fire like that against my house. But fortunately, these campfires won't actually set anything on fire. They only set you on fire if you step on them. But you're going to see in 1 second why it's so important that that they face the right direction, because you see how good that looks from the side. If you do it the other way, you have these sort of dark stripes facing out, and nobody wants that, I promise. Now, there are a couple ways to put out these campfires. You can use a bucket of water, or you can just control-click or right-click with it with a shovel. And it seems pretty easy, right? So let's just put all these out. It might be kind of fun or crazy to have them going all the time, but I think I don't think that's what we want. Maybe in a different kind of build. So that looks nice. Look how good that looks. Doesn't that look good? And the next thing that I want to do is I want to add some more kind of detail around these posts, these pillars, and then I want to start planting some stuff all around here, because we need that. We need to have some beautiful plants and things like that. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make some, oh good, I think I've got enough spruce, because actually I'm going to do those in oak. What am I talking about? It has to be oak. It has to be oak, which means we need to do some more things with the oak here. I think we need about 12 of those. Maybe we need less, but we'll see how many. You can always use them for something else. It's nice to have. And those little accent pillars are not going to get them. At least, not yet. Perfect. That looks really good. Yes. Okay, and now let's plant some of these cool flowers in here. I think that's, and you know what's also very cool that you can do is you can take a sapling, and you can plant the sapling, and it will, because it's like in a limited space, it will never really grow. And subsequently, you'll always have like what looks like a baby tree in place all the time, and it's a very cool little trick that you could do there. Any others? Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll put some of those in. Anything else that would look good growing? Okay, I think we're probably good. So in the taller areas like that, I think you could definitely do a taller plant. I actually have some other ideas for what I'm going to do in that area. Back here, we definitely are going to want some taller plants for sure, because that whole area, there's not really that much happening. We'll come back. We could put, actually, you know what? Maybe this guy's, oh no, I just wasted that. There we go. We can also do, in the spaces in between, I thought it might be kind of cool to put something like that, you know? Let that be there. Why not? This is where you can really have fun. Just decorating stuff your own style, make it your own way. Put whatever you want to in any of these things. There's no right or wrong. And you can always change it later. It's easy to change. It's cheap to change. It's fun to change. And why not? Who doesn't want to come home at the end of the day and see something nice? Right? You've been working hard. I think so. What should go here? Maybe one of these guys. See, and that'll be a baby tree forever and ever. It will never develop beyond that. Doesn't that look great? I think so. I think this looks really good. And you know what? There really isn't that much left to do to make this thing look the way I want it to look, at least for now. And I think that we have wound up with a really cool, I'll go ahead and I'll call it a starter home. Now, there's a lot more that I want to do here. There's a path and some exterior decoration and stuff. But I think that I want to save that for the next episode. We've done a lot this episode, and I don't want to do too much. I want to save some of the things. So let's just go over the details. Next episode, we're going to do some of the outdoor terraforming. We're going to add like a cool, I think we could do a cool like pond over here with a water source. We can eventually get some fish and put in there and have something like that really cool right here, like a cool water thing. And then coming around here, we could do a cool path that comes out with different kinds of bricks. I really need to go, and maybe I'll do this off camera, but I really need to go and find some somewhere. There has to be vines growing, because vines, that's how we're going to make mossy cobblestone and mossy brick, and that just adds a whole other cool dimension to this place. So you know what, that's probably it for today. That's probably all we've got time for and all we should do. But thank you for joining me for this. If you enjoy what I'm doing here, please like and subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to help other people find it. It plays into the Google algorithm pretty well, and I sure would love to get your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. So that's it. That's all we've got for this week. Thanks so much for joining me and tuning in, and we'll be back coming up with another video real soon. Have a good one.